Hi Libra, Raye Turonek here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings. If you'd like to learn more about Raye Turonek, the author, you can always hit the down bar. My links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra beads and Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where we highlight all things Raye. In addition to that, we spotlight things in our literary community, writing tips, resources, and a special author spotlight of the month, who this month happens to be romance novelist Danielle Allen. I am so excited to be featuring and promoting this queen. She is definitely a queen to be revered. She has so many talents to share with you. And I implore you to check out the spotlight portion of the newsletter to see what Danielle has in store for you. Now, without further ado, let's get into why we're here. We're here to go over your month of February. Now, Uranus is in Taurus. We talked about this every month. It's going to be there until 2026. The earth sign of Taurus rules over our money, values, and resources. These areas of our lives are experiencing a drastic evolution. And for you, Taurus is a faded area. It's about shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. So you'll be having shocking endings and new beginnings and shocking jolts to your passions, okay? Now, Saturn and Jupiter have moved into Aquarius, and they'll be squaring this Uranus transit. Luckily, you trine Aquarius, so, you should be able to bounce back. They'll cause issues that will catch us off guard in the area of friends and high hopes, as well as the area of romance, creativity, and children. Okay, shocks there. We have to put extra effort into these areas, but it will bring blessings that are worth it with Jupiter there. The next year will be about friends and high hopes, just like 2020 was about career for the collective. 2021 will be about friends and high hopes. And for you, romance, creativity, and children. You'll be experiencing big changes in romance, creativity, and children. Shocking ones. Now, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, it entered Taurus, our area of personal resources and your area of shared finances, passions, endings, and beginnings. So try not to be argumentative, especially about shared finances. Don't make snide remarks. You can involve yourself in a conflict. Enemies are waiting to pounce. As I said, Uranus is here. Now, shocking acts of aggression can ensue, so be calm and compromising. But first, let's see where the opposition could be coming from, or where you could be required to put in more effort. Friends and high hopes, as well as romance, creativity, and children will demand your attention. So balance work and home life. Also, don't let the family waste your finances, okay? And Libra, don't you waste your finances on romance, creativity, and children, because Libra likes the finer things in life. They like to spend. Now, balance your work and home life. As I was saying, you'll have opportunities to overcome obstacles in career or simply work extra hours. It could surprisingly be a good source of shared income, work. Work, health, and daily habits also presents opportunities to you. The chance to work on better health routines, the opportunities to work on new projects that deal with your creativity as well. Now, favor shows up as to the hard work done in your areas of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, as well as home and family. So if you've been working on secret projects with a home-based business and things like that, you'll see favor for it, okay? Maybe even favorable gossip will be going around about you. This could show up in the form of shared finances, though. In the end, it'll grow your finances. Or finances could be coming in. Probably taxes, or once Mercury goes retrograde, once Mercury goes direct. That stimulus Biden is trying to pass. Now, right now, we're in Aquarius season, which you trying. Okay, it brings you blessings. Thinking on your feet and expressing quick-wittedness this season can bring you success. Friends and high hopes is a focus, as well as romance, creativity, and children. So remember that wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained. Those that think quickly on their feet and can work independently are the ones who will see success. Friends, romance, creativity, and children all play a factor. But the first things first, let's look at what could be bringing the obstacles during Aquarius season. Okay, and we'll be dealing with this until for quite some time, because even on the 18th, when Pisces season starts, communication will still be in Aquarius season, because it'll go direct on the 20th. But anyway, personal finances and shared finances, new beginnings and endings, your passions could all present some obstacles. Working on your passions and things like that could present some obstacles. Your finances could present obstacles. You might have to shell out money for a lover or child or creative pursuit. I mean, life happens, it just happens. It could shock you, the things you have to shell out for, but it will happen. Opportunity comes in through communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, and on the web as well as relationships. Your contacts provide opportunity. A Sagittarius or Aries person is noted here, sun, moon, or rising. This could also exhibit, they could also exhibit those energies. This could be romantic in nature, or have to do with a child or creative project as well. So opportunities to work, on a creative endeavor or a romantic partner within your networks, like over the web or something like that, may come in to focus. As for favor coming in as it pertains to romance, creativity, and children, you can look to your sectors of long distance travel, your education, your skills, the way you think, the things you preach. A lover or admirer could be impressed by you, and they'll let you know it. Your children receive good news. Good communication comes in as to your creativity or skills. Overall, Aquarius season is good for you because you try in that area. Now, when Venus enters Aquarius, it's like a double whammy of goodness. It came there on the 1st. Wealth can be obtained as quickly, it can be lost as quickly as it is obtained. I said that, but singles could find a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. It's, as far as romance, pleasure, and finances, let's look to see what could be mucking it up pertaining to creativity and children. Shared finances could take a hit. Okay, you could be shelling out money for that. Creativity and children and romance or romantic partners. Endings and new beginnings are taking place. You could be ending romantic relationships and starting new ones. You could be ending creative endeavors and starting new ones. Creative endeavors may cost you money, though. Personal finances are looking sketchy as well. So try to budget and try not to spend too much. Opportunities to generate more finances will come in. Opportunities to delve into pleasure pursuits and to cultivate romance will show up within your neighborhood, within your community, on the web, within your networks of people. Maybe even your siblings are bringing the opportunities to you because they're all up in your business. A child could also assist you in some way with creativity, or they could be assisted. Relationships within your networks of people will bring opportunities this go around that will build your finances, which is something you need, Libra. Favor as it pertains to finances, pleasure, pursuits, and romance are ushered in when Venus is in Aquarius. It's coming from a distance, and you're garnering favor because of your skills or words. Education, long distance travel, and the way you think is your boon while Venus is in Aquarius, okay? That's your good luck charm. You attract lovers and creative prospects. Your children could also benefit from your talents or your exposure. On the 7th, today, The true node in Gemini is at 18 degrees. It's quintile Chiron in Aries at 6 degrees. If you are lied to or told a lie in order to gain an opportunity or wealth, this is your chance to make things right, or their chance to make things right with you. Someone that you found that may have been operating against you could be looking to make up on this day. Either way, communication of them or from them comes in. Now, this is a good day to regain resources lost. This is playing out in your areas of relationships as well as long distance travel, education, skills, and the way you think and the things you preach. So the person, it could be at a distance from you that you have this issue with. On the 9th, Tuesday, same thing, different areas. On the 9th, Saturn is at 6 degrees Aquarius, and it's sextile Chiron in Aries at 6 degrees. It's okay to fight for a cause or join in on the efforts to support certain ideals. However, know the difference between your opinions and others, okay? Don't allow yourself to succumb to peer pressure. Focus on building your skills and heal things in the area of self. Become a better Libra, okay? If you were lied to in order to gain wealth, or you told a lie, make things right. If someone was operating against you, they may try to make things right on this day. You may not want to make things right with them, and that's solely up to you. This is playing out in your areas of romance, so it's probably a romantic partner. Creativity, it could be a creative partner that you're working with on a project, or a child. It could be a child as well. Anybody you have relationships with is aspected here. There's a chance to heal the relationship, but as I said, it's up to you. Now, the new moon is in Aquarius, which trines you on the 11th. It's a 2-week moon cycle, starts on the 11th. It's at 23 degrees Aquarius. It's a good time to work on your vitality and other health conditions you may be suffering from, because the opportunity can and probably will present itself during this 2-week moon cycle starting on February the 11th. A friend could be bringing the chance opportunity, or it could be a romantic partner, a child, or a partner you work with on a creative endeavor. But let's see where the obstacles are first for this new moon cycle. A Taurus person is noted here, sun, moon, or rising. They could shock you. They could be a problem. You could have to shell out money for a lover, a child, or a creative endeavor, especially if it has to do with a Taurus. Life happens. Opportunity, because Taurus is your area of shared finances, romance, shared finances, endings and new beginnings, okay? Now, opportunities come in through communication, siblings, and short distance travel. Also, your networks of people as well as relationships. So your contacts provide opportunities and assistance for you. A Sagittarius or Aries person is noted here for that assistance. They could also exhibit those energies, sun, moon, or rising. This could be romantic in nature or have to do with a creative project or a child. As for the favor coming in during this 2-week moon cycle, the new moon, it pertains to romance, creativity, and children, of course. You can look to your sectors of long distance travel, education, the way you think, and the things you preach. So a lover or admirer could be impressed by you and they let you know it. A child could receive good news. Good communication comes in as to your creative endeavors or skills. Overall, Aquarius season is good for you. So this moon cycle should be good for you as well. Okay, because you're trying this area. Anything that comes in, though, make sure you check all contracts, okay? Now, on February the 17th, Saturn in Aquarius is square Uranus in Taurus. They're going to both be at 14 degrees, okay? 14 degrees Uranus in Taurus and 14 degrees Saturn in Aquarius, okay? Don't be thwarted by the efforts of others, whether it be friends or family. Allowing yourself to waste time and energy among negative people, or those who decide to focus on ill-advised pleasure pursuits, could have shocking effects on your aspirations, okay? Don't let anybody keep you weighed down or pulled down. It's time for you to rise. So rise, Libra, okay? Some friends or associations could be blocking your resources in some way. You need to look at that. Make adjustments where necessary. Your areas of shared finances, endings, and new beginnings, as well as romance, creativity, and children are noted here in this transit on the 17th, okay? So mull that over and see who's blocking your resources, whether it's a romantic partner, a person you deal with creatively, or within your sector of creativity, or is it a child? On February the 18th, the sun enters Pisces. We start a new season. Although we do start Pisces season, communication is still in Aquarius season, okay? There's nothing wrong with variety, but let that be among friends and not lovers. At least not parallel to one another, unless all parties agree, okay? And for that, I like to aspect or talk about one of my other star players that I highlighted in Mental Chatter Musings newsletter, Brianna Cole. She talks about polyamorous relationships in her Unconditional series. So it works out for some people and for some it doesn't, which you will find out if you decide to read her Unconditional series, which I implore you to do so if you're a reader. Now, mix up your entourage so that it includes a bit of everything you're looking for. Make it worth your while. Endings are happening and new beginnings are coming in, or at least they are a focus during Pisces season. Your area of work, health, and daily habits where you are of service to others are a focus in this area, okay? So anything discussed will be about work, health, daily habits, and where you are of service to people, because that's your area of Pisces. So you could see friction as to communication during Pisces season. You could see friction as to siblings, dealing with siblings, communicating with them. Short distance travel while you're driving from point A to point B, short distance. People within your networks on the internet, on the web, you could have friction with them or, trouble. As well as long distance travel, education, skills, study, the way you think and the things you preach. Now, that last area, skills, travel, the way you think and the things you preach, is an area of blessings for you. That's your area of Gemini. So you should be okay. Things can be smoothed out in that area. As far as communication, siblings, and short distance travel, your networks of people, the friction you see there, that's your area of opportunity. So you should have assistance there. But that's your area of Sagittarius. So what that notes for me is gossip or just lower vibrational tendencies, dealing with somebody that's just like a lower vibrational person, or someone who is might be negative or something like that. But you have assistance there. And it could be a Sagittarius person that comes in to assist you, sun, moon, or rising. Just make sure their assistance is on the up and up, because the South Node is in their sign. Okay. Now, the South Node is in Sagittarius. You may need to brush up your skills or take a class. Don't be delusional about relationships or the give and take within them. Make sure that that's balanced. Check travel plans and maintenance on your vehicles, okay? And mind your tongue during Pisces season. Opportunities will surface as it pertains to work, health, and where you are of service to others, daily routines. Those opportunities will be coming from home and family, as well as shared finances, endings, new beginnings, your passions. You'll have opportunities to work on your passions. You have opportunities to work on home and family, even a home-based business. You have opportunities to grow money within the family. Okay? These could be fated, because that's a fated area for you. Okay? If you have a home-based business, the opportunity to grow your legacy is here. Favor as it relates to work, health, and daily routines where you are of service to others can show up in your sectors of personal finances as well as career. So you'll make money in career. You'll build your personal finances if you've been of service to others and through work. So try to save some, okay, Libra? Okay, your daily routines could be working in your favor now, but try and save some money. Now, on February the 20th, Mercury goes direct in Aquarius at 11 degrees. You'd be warned to think before acting in any situation. Actions have consequences, so mind your tongue. when communicating with friends or regarding friends, because you may not get the outcome you were looking for. And it could be a friend who bears the brunt of your mishap or slip of the tongue. Friends and high hopes is definitely a focus this season, as well as romance, creativity, and children. Wealth can be lost as quickly as it is obtained. And you could get that communication coming in that you have to shell out that money. Let's see where the obstacles are. They're coming from personal finances as well as shared finances, your passions and having new beginnings in your passions. Okay. Something is stopping you from having those new beginnings in your passions. Something's holding you back from growing your legacy. Also, money is a factor. You're shelling out too much money for a lover, a child, or creative pursuit. The communication could come in that you have to shell out that money once Mercury goes direct. Opportunity comes in through communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, as well as relationships when Mercury goes direct. Your contacts will provide you opportunities. A Sagittarius or Aries person is noted for you, sun, moon, or rising. Just make sure the opportunity that's coming from the Sagittarius is on the up and up and you're not being lied to or cheated, because the South Node is there. They could also exhibit those energies. This could be a romantic partner as well, or a child, or someone you deal with in a creative endeavor. Okay. Now, as for the favor in communication when Mercury goes direct, okay, or in skills, as it pertains to romance, creativity, and children, you can look to your sectors of long distance travel, education, skills, study, the way you think, the things you preach. So a lover or admirer could be impressed by you and they let you know it. And it could be someone from afar, at a distance, maybe over the internet. Your children could receive good news. Good communication comes in as to your creative skills or endeavors. But overall, Aquarius season is good for you because you do try in this area. So you can smooth things over and make things happen. And you have support there helping you. Now, Venus goes into Pisces on the 25th of February. Venus is about finances, romance, and pleasure. There's nothing wrong, like I said, with variety, but let it be among friends and not lovers, at least not parallel to one another unless all parties agree. There are closures and healing happening in love relationships, though, but be realistic and don't succumb to delusions in relationships. Endings are happening and new beginnings are coming in, and they are a focus. This is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to people. So everything I talk about during Pisces season will pertain to that. Definitely. Even if it's other sectors, it'll still pertain to work, health, and where you are of service to others. So while Venus is in Pisces, you can see friction within communication, with siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, okay? As well as long distance travel, education, skills, study, the way you think, and the things you preach. Beware of contract issues. You may not be getting what you deserve as far as pay. Don't be delusional about relationships or the give and take within them. Okay? You might need to brush up your skills or take a class. Check travel plans and maintenance on your vehicles. You may have to pay for it now because it could cost you more later. Romantic advances from others could be mucking up your relationship, or romantic advances coming into a lover could be mucking up your relationship. So mind your tongue and your words this season. Opportunities during Pisces season, or when Venus is in Pisces, will surface as it pertains to work, health, and daily habits where you are of service to others. Opportunities will be coming in from home and family, as well as shared finances. They can catch you off guard. So can the endings that you may face this while Venus is in Pisces. They could catch you off guard, but the endings are fated. If you have a home-based business, this is an opportunity to grow your legacy. Someone you work with may be quite fond of you. Now, the favor as it relates to work, health, and daily routines and where you are of service to others shows up in your sectors of personal finances as well as career. So you're bringing in money through work or assisting others. Try to save some, okay? Your daily routines are working in your favor. Someone might be fond of you at work as well. Okay, now on the 26th, Jupiter is in Aquarius. It's going to be trining the true node in Gemini. Wow, that's wonderful for you, Libra, because that trines your sign. Aquarius and Gemini does. So this is a definite blessing for you on the 26th. I'm so happy about that because I'm a Libra moon and my Pluto rebirth is in Libra. So this is a definite blessing for me as well. Especially if you have any transits in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra near 16 degrees. I would say 11 degrees to about 20 or 21 degrees. Okay, this is a blessing for you. This could be a goal that you've been looking to achieve. If you've been working for the benefit of others, good news comes in as to your efforts. Be mindful, though, of accidents on this day because the communication could come in while you're driving. Eyes on the road, pay attention. Okay, this is playing out in your sector of romance, creativity, and children. So it's about a romantic partner, or it's about a child or a creative endeavor, or the news could come in through them, through a creative endeavor or a child or a romantic partner. Also aspected here is long distance travel, education, the way you think and the things you preach. So it will have to do, it could be have to do with something at a distance from you or a person at a distance from you. It could also have to do with the way you think and the things you preach, okay? That's how you attracted this blessing. It could have to do with your skills and your study. That's how you attracted this blessing that's coming on the 26th. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. Now on the 27th, the full moon comes in. It's a 2-week moon cycle, okay? It starts on the 27th. It's in Virgo at 8 degrees. Try not to be greedy. It could bring troublesome people your way. You are urged not to be gluttonous with food or money because it could affect your health, mental or otherwise. Now, you may be being of service to others to your detriment. This is your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, even closure. So it could be a secret project. It could be gossip going around. But first, let's look at what could be causing the friction. Long distance travel, education, skills, study, the way you think and the things you preach could throw a wrench into things. But of course, you try in that area. So you'll be okay. You could smooth things over. Now, people could be gossiping or criticizing you. You may say something that goes against the grain. Communication, siblings, short distance travel, as well as your networks of people can also become a headache. And that is your area where the South Node is. So people in your community, maybe a sister, maybe people in your networks on the internet are expressing just negativity, lower vibrational tendencies, gossiping, things like that. Talking crap, and it's bugging you. It's like, get that negativity away from me. That's how you'll be feeling. Hopefully it's not you gossiping or getting caught up in the gossip. Either way, something is coming out that's going to ruffle some feathers. I'm ready for it. Whatever. This could also mean you're getting some sort of attention or recognition for your talents, and it's making people jealous or upset. Be mindful when traveling. Check all travel plans and vehicles for maintenance. As far as the opportunities during this moon cycle, starting on the 27th, they'll surface as far as secret, sacrifice, and solitude in your areas of personal finances. So you'll have opportunities to make money on a secret project, or a secret project will pay off that you've been working on. Working in solitude or whatever you have been working on in solitude, like I just said, could pay off. And it will have to do with career. Blessings during this 2-week moon cycle, or favor as it pertains to secret, sacrifice, and solitude, marches in from your sectors of home and family, as well as shared finances, endings, and new beginnings. Your domicile sees favor in finances during this 2-week moon cycle. And this could, of course, be taxes, but it could also be some sort of other money coming in, like you working on a project, or It could be that Biden stimulus that we get news about or something like that. You know, Mercury is direct. Once Mercury is direct, we'll get more information about that. A secret could have been revealed, definitely, during this 2-week moon cycle. Now, I don't only do, I do tarot as well. Okay, not only astrology. So I'm going to give you your cards of advice for the month. You have 4 cards. I only usually pull 3, but the universe gave you 4 because that's what popped out. Your first card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about progress, planning for the future, and a reliable partner. You could have good assistants around you, and they're available for your choosing. Your efforts to seek out assistance will be worthwhile. You also have the Queen of Cups upright, calm, compassionate, intuitive. This is a natural caregiver with mature and maternal energy and is sensitive and insightful. She advises you to take care of yourself and others while paying attention to your intuition, to what your intuition is telling you. Lead with your heart or tend to your deeper needs, okay? This could be a person doing this for you, or this could be you doing this. You also have the Three of Swords, which could point to sorrow, heartbreak, rejection, or grief. It's a time to address pain in a situation. This card indicates a deep disappointment due to the loss of a relationship or an ordeal. Accept what has happened, knowing that something better will take place. This could also have to do with the 3-way relationship. You also have the Tower card. The Tower card can be about sudden shock or loss. It could create a great insecurity because it's the collapse of an ideal or a relationship. This could also point to enlightenment or just a surprise in general. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a tower like the end of a relationship. It could just be like, boom, an idea comes to you. You're enlightened. And remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Libra. I love you. God bless you. Thank you so much for sticking with me for this update. Happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day. And I'll see you next month, okay? Bye-bye now, Libra.